This week on the Trent Out Loud Podcast, Chris punched Will Smith in the face tonight. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, Will slapped him at the Oscars tonight with Selective Outrage. Chris Rock punched Will Smith in the face. Yo, he went at Will and he went at Jada. And like I said, he called Will a bitch literally close to like 20 times. There should have been like a bitch counter. He talked about Kris Kardashian and the Kardashians. He talked about the U.S. government, the Republicans, and the Democrats. It was really funny. I think as a little like nod to Dave Chappelle, he touched on transgender issues. He lightly like kind of skated around it. He didn't go in all the way like Dave. He touched on being single and dating younger women, which I thought was hilarious. He touched on abortion, which I thought was like super controversial. He basically said, like, you got to know that you're killing children, like you're killing kids. So I just got done watching Chris Rock's Netflix special, Selective Outrage. There's some mixed reviews online. I personally thought it was a dope special. I'm a big Chris Rock fan, so I might be a little bit biased. He came after Will Smith. He literally punched Will Smith in the face. Like, that's what the special was all about. The special was named Selective Outrage after Will Smith. But before I get into that, let me just tell you quickly some of the other things he talked about. He talked about Kris Kardashian and the Kardashians, their father saving OJ. He talked about the U.S. government, the Republicans, and the Democrats. It was really funny. The Kardashian stuff was hilarious, by the way. I think as a little like nod to his homie Dave Chappelle, he touched on transgender issues. He lightly like kind of skated around it. He didn't go in all the way like Dave, but we all know that Dave is famous for, talking about transgenders on Netflix. So I think that Chris kind of just, put his little 2 cents in on it. It was pretty funny. He touched on abortion, which I thought was like super controversial. He basically said he's pro-choice and pro-life. But he was like, although I'm pro-life, like, you got to know that you're killing children, like you're killing kids, whether it's the first trimester, second, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I believe in a woman's right, but you're killing babies. Like, he went like in this special, I'm telling you, even when he was talking about the Kardashians or the government, like, he went in, like he was taking all the risks tonight. He had a good 15 minute joke about his daughter, talked about his ex-wife, his daughter, whatever. It was It was not the craziest part of the special, but it was dope. Then he touched on being single and dating younger women, which I thought was hilarious. The difference of why older men date younger women, especially instead of women their own age. But the last 10 minutes was dedicated to Will Smith, and he went at his neck. Like, he called Will Smith a bitch. Maybe there should have been like a bitch counter, maybe about 10 to 15 times, maybe close to 20 times. It was crazy. So basically what he was trying to say is pretty much what we all knew. He was saying that Will was really mad at Jada, and he's mad at the rest of the world for calling him a bitch. Jada slept with Jaden, their son, Jaden Smith's friend, August Alsina, and then, Jada cheated on Will with August, and whatever, everybody remembers, Will and Jada went on the Red Table Talk, and so Chris Rock is saying, like, yo, you're mad at yourself, bro. Your wife cheated on you, okay, fine, that happens to everybody, but you went on the Red Table Talk, interviewed your own wife who cheated on you, and blew it up, and everybody was calling you a bitch. So he even talked about Charlemagne on The Breakfast Club. He talked about Drink Champs. So he was like, because you did all that, and then the whole world, all the community started calling you a bitch, you had selective outrage, and you came at me, the little guy who's smaller than you. And he was like, yo, like, even in animation where Will is a shark and Chris Rock is a zebra, like, Chris Rock was basically saying, like, I'm the little guy, like, there's a bunch of other dudes that you could have picked on, but of course you have selective outrage because you're a bitch. So literally, like, yo, he went at Will and he went at Jada, and like I said, he called Will a bitch literally close to like 20 times. I'm interested to see what Will is gonna do and Jada is gonna do. Interestingly, like, Will knew that this was going to happen. Everybody knew it was going to happen. If you go to Will Smith's Instagram, Will Smith posted at around 9 p.m. The special started at 10. Will posted a thing about Jamie Foxx being one of the most talented actors or celebrities or person on earth. So there's like 7,000 comments. Some of them are talking about the Chris Rock special, but most of them are about Jamie. So I think Will was trying to be slick because he knew that Chris was coming at him, and then everybody would go to his Instagram. So now you can't really see the comments about Chris Rock. So maybe that's his way of deflecting all the attention. But nah, man, Chris punched Will Smith in the face tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Will slapped him at the Oscars tonight with Selective Outrage. Chris Rock punched Will Smith in the face. Like I said, I enjoyed the special. I felt like he was a little bit nervous in the beginning. It took him like maybe about 10 or 15 minutes to get into like the old Chris Rock and feel comfortable on stage. Maybe it was because it was live, and I don't know if he should have used this live taping to talk about the Will incident because he kind of messed up one part of the joke. Like I said, overall, I felt like he felt a little bit nervous. I never really seen Chris like that. I don't know if it was because he knew he was going to come at Will so hard, or he just knew there was a lot of attention because it was live. But other than a little bit of nerves and a little bit of that one joke that he made that he messed up Will Smith's movies with, if you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. He even said I messed up my joke. Other than that, I thought it was another amazing Chris Rock stand-up special. Not his best. My best is Bigger and Blacker, but I've watched every single Chris Rock stand-up. He did his thing. The jokes were amazing. He went at people. It was controversial. He didn't shy away from things. And he did what he's supposed to do, man. So shout out to Chris. And I would recommend y'all go check it out on Netflix. It's super dope. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace!